Time to do a Saints franchise. One man, one time, one said, go band for band. Today we're going shit for shit, aka going from a shit team to try to be the shit. Now, I will say this much. This is probably not going to be a 1/2 year rebuild like the other ones. The Chargers and Commanders, we went more for a win now approach. The Saints are not really in the best position to do that unless I were to play more games, and I'm not really trying to do that because I want to try to make the team good over time. That's like my semi try to be realistic aspect. But also at the same time, this team has just been plagued by way too many injuries. It's unfortunate. Chris Olave is injured. Rashid Shaheed's done for the season. Paulson Adebo got hurt for a while. Marshawn Lattimore got traded to the Commanders. This team is essentially doing a fire sale, and we still have some more guys we can fire sale real quick. So we'll probably just go pick up some extra draft picks, and then we'll just let the team kind of be as it is, and then we'll just start rebuilding it. Obviously, we got Kool Aid McKinstry. We'll have Paulson and Debo. We'll have Alontae Taylor. At least we have some young corners who are decent. Cameron Jordan's a bit on the older side. I'd like to keep him around. I don't know if we'll have that luxury. Carl Granderson, if trading him during the offseason saves us money, we will. Demario Davis is an X factor, and he's on a 1 year deal. So um, for a team that's going to be tanking and rebuilding, I don't necessarily see them re-signing him. Uh, the only guys who I might go out of my way to re-sign are I'll probably re-sign Paulson and Debo, maybe Rashid Shaheed. Yeah, Rashid Shaheed probably. Yeah, so Paulson and Debo, Rashid Shaheed. I'll probably re-sign them. Kamara is already supposed to have an extension, so I might just quickly fix that. But everyone else is kind of a yeah, nah. Like, yeah, we'll accept the option on Olave. We'll accept the option on Trevor Penning. Yeah, we'll just do that. But quickly, I'll just resign. I'll just resign him. I'm not gonna look up his contract. I don't even know what it is. So let me just get rid of some of those 1 year deal guys. Um, it, why do I always see Demario Davis in free agency? Oh, because I see him in free agency year two, not the first year. That's why. All right. Anywho, no, we're not trading Kamara. We're gonna resign him because the Saints in real life signed him. We probably next year are going to have to move on from Honey Badger. We're also probably going to have to move on from Demario Davis because they're both old and we're not competing anyway. Same thing with Cam Jordan. Carl Granderson, hopefully will be part of the future. Chase Young, 1 year experiment. Chase Young can kind of go. Um, I mean, that would be cool, but let's see. 26-year-old D tackle and a pick, not terrible. I gave us the record we have IRL, so we're gonna start out 3-7. So it doesn't even matter if we get talent. We're still gonna be bad. Christian Watson. Maybe the Christian Watson trade. Jack Jones. Yeah, Jack Jones couldn't hurt. Kind of need a corner. He's cheap. He could be part of the corner of the future. Yeah, why not? Jack Jones. Can we maybe thwart a better pick? I don't know. I'm gonna try it. If we can't, we can. It is what it is. Oh yeah, we can. We can get a third. Sure. Jack Jones, a third and a sixth. Jack Jones and a third. Um, let's see. And we'll throw in. Will Harris is on a 1 year deal, but we'll throw in Millard Bradford instead. So Millard Bradford, Chase Young, we get Jack Jones and a third. I'm content with that move. I'm content with that. We're gonna be having a crazy fire sale during the offseason. That's for sure. Demario Davis, Tyron Matthew, um, maybe a few other guys. So you're actually on a 2 year deal, so that's good. You're a future tackle. Derek Carr is going to regress. That's the only reason why I hate having to pay him so much money because he's only getting paid 12 now, but he's going to get way more later. Um, Juwan Johnson, I'm okay with moving on from Juwan Johnson. It's fine. Adam Thielen, I don't know why we're getting Adam Thielen, but honestly, that's a weird division trade. It's a very odd division trade. I guess Joshua Kelly probably makes more sense. Um, what if we just throw in some other 1 year deal guys? Maybe we'll get a better trade offer potentially. Willie Gay, I'm gonna let him go. Oh, Scan kind of needs Scantling because we have too many injuries at receiver. I mean, we still got Wilson. We can let a young guy play instead. You just trade him too, I guess. All three of you guys: Roshan Johnson, Zach Moss, Maurice Hurst, Odell Beckham Jr. Levi Unzarike. I'm actually kind of down to get Levi on Enrique. Damian Pierce also could be like a Alvin Kamara and like Damian Pierce duo, because Alvin Kamara could be our receive slash elusive back, and Damian Pierce could be our power back. Because I know when it comes time to the Texans franchise that I'm going to prioritize Joe Mixon as the do it all back, and I'm not going to pay Damian Pierce. So I think for this team, I might just do it. Um, I think we could get better than a third, though. I'm not saying we can get all these picks, but I'm pretty sure we could do better than a freaking seventh. Take out the fourth. Yep, and take out the sixth. Cool. Damian Pierce, a third, fifth, and seventh for Willie Gay, Johnson, and Scantling. So they get a depth receiver, a depth linebacker, and a depth tight end. But also, at the very beginning of the episode, when I made that shit for shit joke, that's because Darren Rizzi, before they won their last game against the Panthers, clogged the fucking toilet and thought it was going to be a definition of a shit day. So I thought that was kind of funny. Darren Rizzi, the Rizzler himself. But anyway, moving on. So we have Derek Carr for 3 years with Spencer Rattler. If we're going to be bad, should we just progress Rattler? But then Derek Carr doesn't play and then he gets way worse. So, I mean, I don't know. We'll figure out the quarterback situation as we go. Jamal Williams we can get rid of during the offseason. Jordan Mims can kind of just, I don't know. Oof, oof, indeed. I know we're starting off 3-7, but damn, that's not what you want to see. Uh, so we have a franchise left tackle. You're just gonna kind of leave me. I don't know. We'll just let this guy play and trade you, I guess. You stink. We're not gonna bother doing anything with that. And then Trevor Penny. Yeah, O-line is a bit of an oof. I'll be real with you. It is a bit of an oof. This guy picked off Pat Mahomes, so honestly, he should just be our starting D tackle. Actually, no, we have Brian Breesy, so never mind. But and Peyton Turner. I don't know. We'll see if we can do anything with these guys. A lot of these other guys, trading them like more so like year two is going to be the move. All right, what can we get for these guys? Running back Eric Gray and picks. Cool, cool, cool. Another young corner. Honestly, maybe. Yeah, give me him. Why not? Probably could have thrown a pick or so, but it's fine. Uh, Evans, you have 2 years on your deal. Perfect. And then we'll trade Ugo Amadi, and then we'll kind of just add in some depth people to fill out the roster for the year. And then we'll worry about that later. Can we throw in Zach Woods into a trade? Will someone take Zach Woods willingly? Oh, they will. They'll give us a 26-year-old offensive lineman and 2 picks. We'll make a trade in our division. You know what? You guys deserve to be better than me anyway. Actually, you're offering me 2 sevenths. I'm going to see if I can snag a fourth or a fifth. I'm actually going to try for a third first. But when you say no, I'm going to ask for a fourth. Oh, just kidding. I'll take a third, I guess. Perfect. All right, we make a trade in our division. We give the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Ugo Amadi. Good for them. We also really now desperately need a receiver. Now, obviously, we could just pick up some guys here and trade them for picks, but that's kind of not what we're gonna do. Michael Thomas, I would bring him back to the Saints, but I think he's made it quite clear that he doesn't want to be there. So let's not do that. Jamal Agnew could be our returner. He's also a playmaker. Kadarius Toney. Is this the Kadarius Toney team? Is this the team where Kadarius Toney finally finds success? Is it going to be with the Saints? Probably not. But KJ Hamler. We'll do KJ Hamler though. Because Sean Payton used to be here. Sean Payton used to coach KJ Hamler, aka we'll just take KJ Hamler. Any other receivers? Justin Ross. Justin Ross could have been cool. Um, maybe we'll save Justin Ross for when we do the Panthers or something. Uh, Speaking of Panthers, Terrence Marshall's here too. Uh, Quintez Cephas, former Detroit Lion. We'll bring him in as well. Hell, we need all the help we can get at receiver. We'll just take people at this point. We got a left guard in that last trade, so we'll sign Mason Cole on a 1 year deal, or actually we'll sign Austin Ryder, former Chiefs offensive lineman, has some Super Bowl experience, I would say. We'll take him. Uh, hmm. Majai Sanders is a young edge. We'll take Rajai Sanders. He formerly played linebacker at one point with the Falcons. Hmm. Boogie Basham's pretty decent. Uh, Anyone else? Anybody else? We'll give Shaq Leonard his career redemption tour, I guess. I think we have plenty of corners. I think we have enough help at safety already. But you know what? It couldn't hurt to grab an additional safety. Let's take hmm. Let's take Darrell Worley. There we go. All right, those are the 1 year additions we make. That's the team. Let's just run it and see what happens. Do we want to try running a new offense or a new defense? We want to get experimental right now. I'm gonna move this guy to center. Yeah, I'm gonna move him to center so we can play the young guy that we traded for. I mean, well, he is the young guy we traded for, but so we can play the other young guy we already had is more so what I meant. We'll do that. He goes down to a 66. That's fine. Just start him anyway. So we have left tackle, right tackle, right guard. At least we have something. So we now have two other receivers added to the team. And at least we now have a promising running back core, so I guess that's pretty cool. Pete Warner, the future. Don't know what we're doing there yet. We'll figure it out as time goes. I'm paying you too much money to not start, so I'm going to start you. I kind of want to start Majai Sanders at outside linebacker. Or Carl Granderson. I'm going to move Carl Granderson to outside linebacker, actually. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. If he sucks, he sucks. It is what it is. Last year, I think he was this team's sack leader. It was either him or Cam Jordan. I can't remember. I know he had like a 12 sack season or something, or it was an 8 sack season. Something good. Ooh, I forgot we had Foskey, Isaiah Foskey. Actually no, we'll play Foskey over Majai Sanders. So Foskey on the edge. Still got Majai Sanders as a backup. Kalen Saunders. Bring in Jack Jones. Bring in Evans. Still have Alante Taylor. The safety position, we'll start Howden. Jaden Howden. Yeah, even if we didn't force lose, actually no, us force winning 3 games is probably what's going to win us some games actually. So we'll stick in the 4-3 position for now. A team that runs 4-3 that's actually kind of decent is the Buffalo Bills, but I don't know if we want to run their defense. Who else runs a 4-3? Base 4-3. Yeah, we're not gonna take the Panthers defense. I'm all set on that. Who else runs a base 4-3? The Cowboys. Interesting. 4-3 cover 3. Dan Quinn. 4-3 cover 3 could be good. The Chiefs run a 4-3. We could use a Chiefs defense. We have a 100% scheme fit for the Chiefs 4-3 defense. So honestly, maybe we'll run a Chiefs defense. And offensively, we'll run. Honestly, a multiple power run might be the way to do it. We might have to run the ball. We have 2 running backs, so Broncos and Chiefs defense. Broncos offense, Chiefs defense. Sure. That's what we'll run. Multiple power run it is. And we're already in a 4-3. So Kansas City Chiefs defense, and then Broncos offense, Denver. Okay. So we know we're going to start off 3-7, but at least we'll get the idea of how we're playing with the offense we have. So that would be a good start. So now that we have this figured out, we only took 15 minutes doing that, which for me is very good timing. I usually spend at least a half hour or something just trying to make trades and looking at all the options. But I think I've been kind of realistic admitting that this team, well, we already know this is a bad team. This isn't like a trying to contend with a future team anyway. Well, when I say contend for the future, I mean like contend now and then try to contend again next year right away. So I'm plenty cool with this. Um, what happened to Majai Sanders? Oh, he's over here now. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we already know the record's gonna be when we get to the midseason, but I am gonna stop the midseason anyway, just to see if I want to make any other last-second trades. Maybe a team that's winning wants to go get some depth at O line, and we trade Austin Ryder for like a fifth-round pick or something. I don't know. Anything we can get, we'll take. Oh wow, we're 2-5. Who would have thought? Anyway, so let's see. Anyone worth trading? You guys maybe in the off season. We'll pay Alvin Kamara in the off season when his overall goes down, so he's a little bit cheaper. Um, hmm. What's the best player we have on a 1-year deal? KJ Hamler. I'm probably not gonna trade him. And Will Harris. We'll just offer them in a trade and see what happens. We're not gonna throw any of the other 1-year deals. No offers for KJ Hamler. All right. I could go flip him for like a 6th or 7th round pick, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna let it rock. Sim to the playoffs, please. Actually, no, don't even bother. Actually, no, do sim to the playoffs, just so I can look at the stats. Because even though we're gonna be 3-7 at some point, anything after that is what we do on our own. So if we only win 3 games, that means we lost every other game. Losing every other game would be a big oof. Big oof indeed. Alright, so looking at my cue clock, I got an hour left to play this before I gotta get ready to go to work and shit. And then looking at my other games that I got going, I'm editing some videos currently. I'm making a video for the new Like a Dragon game. That's coming out soon. I'm playing the trial of it now. There's also the new Jujutsu Kaisen game. Okay, so defensively, we're balls. Yeah, we still went 6-11, so that means we went 3 for 3 in the other games. So that's pretty cool. Offensively, balls. Our passing yards, surprisingly 19th. We're running a multiple power run, yet somehow we're 27th in the league in offensive rushing yards. We're still not the worst team in the league, by the way, because we were the 13th seed. The Panthers were somehow worse. Actually, that's not that shocking. I don't know why I said that like that's shocking. Commanders go 9-8. Yeah, this is just a weird league all around. It doesn't look like there's anyone who's like a juggernaut, but it doesn't look like there's anyone who's like bad either. Like, yeah, okay, the Bills won 15-2. That's the best team in the league by far compared to everyone else. And then we look at our defenses, and the worst team in the league was the Raiders. Raiders go 3-14. Panthers go 4-13. 5-12 Patriots. So we're still obtaining like a 7th-ish round pick. Not round. 7th-ish pick, yeah. The Eagles weren't very good. It is what it is. Alright. No, I'm not worried about the Phil staff stuff. Let's look at the stats. Did anything in any way, shape, or form look good? Derek Carr threw 30 touchdowns despite not really having many offensive weapons. He also threw 26 picks. But, yeah, man almost had a Jameis Winston season, except for throwing 3,000 yards as opposed to 5,000. Decent-ish year for Alvin Kamara. Decent-ish. I don't know why you scrambled so much. Cedric Wilson did his thing. Quintez Cephas existed. You guys were just bodies at the receiving core. Taysom Hill was useful. Alvin Kamara was useful. Alright. No sacks left for Ryan Ramczyk, but 13 from our left tackle. Oh, actually, I just kind of came to the conclusion that he didn't really play much. He didn't play at all. I kind of just came to that conclusion, so never mind. No longer impressed. 135 tackles from you is pretty good. 6 sacks from Cam Jordan. 5.5 from Warner. 3 for Shepard. Carl Granderson got half a sack all season. That's not good at all. Jack Jones was nice. It was nice having Jack Jones, but and even our kicker couldn't kick. So yeah, this team's gonna take quite a bit of work. Quite a bit of work indeed. Alright, moving to the get me to the off season. So I can accept the options on Chris Olave. On Chris Olave. I think we should pay Rashid Shaheed. I think we should. And then we'll look to just start trading some of those guys that are going to be aging that Like Demario Davis is going to regress, and like he could be a good veteran for a team that's trying to compete, but for this team, I don't see it. Oh, I should probably also quickly load the draft class. Um, whoops. We are using a attempt at a real draft class, whether it's 100% accurate or not. Um, well, obviously it's not 100% accurate, but as you can see, it's got like Shadur Sanders, it's got Jalen Daniels. I think it'd be really funny if we draft Jalen Daniels because we gave Lattimore to the Commanders and they had Jaden Daniels. So I think Jalen Daniels is who I might go for. Um, assuming that he's still on the board by the time my pick comes. Okay, let's go to the re-sign marker. I don't know how the hell we have 73 guys on our team, but somehow we have 73 guys on our team. Alright, let's start re-signing people. Accept the option on you, absolutely. Paulson Adebo, I would like to bring you back if you're interested. Yeah. Yeah? Cool. So we bring back Paulson Adebo. Rashid Shaheed, he's only 27. I'd like to bring him back. It's a bit much, don't you think, Rashid, don't you think? Uh, I'll give him this. Okay, you can test for agency, that's fine. No, we are not franchise tagging him. So yeah, he went down to a 82 overall. Um, I'll offer you a 2-year deal. Cool, cool, cool. So we keep Alvin Kamara around. We'll set the option on Trevor Penning. Uh, yeah, I don't think there's anything else here going on. Yeah, no, 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 no. I did just trade for you, so maybe I'll offer you a 1-year deal. I'll offer you a 1-year deal. Oh, you're gonna test for agency. All right. Well, so we got 20 million at the moment. We'll have a lot more money next week after we make some trades. Um, what pick do we have? That's the question I want to run with. Is what pick do we have? Is it pick 7, pick 6, pick 5, pick 8, pick 6? All right, that should be good enough to get Jalen Daniels. Um, so starting next year, we can start using our picks and see what we want to do. I'm gonna make some trades. Let's see. What do I want to do? What do we want to do? All right. So Eric McCoy comes back from injury. That's a big W. Chris Olave accepts the option. Mario Davis is declining and only has 1 year left on his deal. We're gonna opt to get rid of him. Same thing with Tyrann Mathieu. So we'll get rid of Tyrann Mathieu. We'll get rid of Demario Davis, and we'll get rid of not Damian Pierce. He's gonna be our second running back. So, Jaden Howden's up to a 76 overall. You missed a lot of kicks. Well, we won't worry about that right now. Cedric Wilson can stay as a depth receiver. Evans can stay as a depth corner for now. Maybe we'll move on from Alontae Taylor. Haven't decided yet. We also get Kendra Miller. Kendra Miller back. So we have our 3 running backs for the year. Oh, Derek Carr, you beautiful, expensive bastard. Hmm. How much money do we take as a negative if we cut Derek Carr? And I'm not saying I'm going to do it. I'm just curious. Because we might have to foresee the Derek Carr contract. We save more money than lose. So getting rid of Derek Carr next year would be the right move, in my opinion. We can trade Hayner. Spencer Rattler could just be our third quarterback in case of injury. That's kind of the route we have to go with this, whether we want to or not. Like I could cut Derek Carr, yeah, but ultimately I think I'm saving more money if I cut him next year as opposed to this year. Like 30 million is a lot of money, but at the same time, my team sucks too much for me to worry about that 30 million in savings. Um, yeah, you say there's no offers, but I know there's an offer for Tyrann Mathieu, so I'm gonna go get one. Um, let me see, who can I trade with? What do I even really need? I could use lineman, a D tackle. I could actually use a lot of things. Let's go see if we can get a new linebacker. Jermaine Pratt. I wouldn't mind paying Jermaine Pratt. He's almost 32 though, but he'd be a good veteran to go get with a team that's trying to compete. I would say. Uh, Terrell Bernard. Yeah, he'd be kind of good. Cody Barton would be kind of good. Hmm. You know what? He was good for me in the past. I'll be honest. He develops pretty decently. Mac Wilson's only 27. We could do business with the Cardinals and go get Mac Wilson. That doesn't seem like too crazy of an idea. Send Honey Badger back to the Cardinals for a redemption tour with the Cardinals. That guy's got some cool tattoos. Xavier Thomas. Anyway, the Cardinals are competing right now. There is a world where we can get Mac Wilson and maybe like a third round pick. These picks aren't very high. I'm just gonna try it anyway. Yeah, okay. I kind of figured, but I was gonna try it anyway. There's no love for Tyron. Oh, there actually is no love for Tyron Matthew. Okay. What if it's like a future pick? What if it's like a future second round pick? Wow, Tyron Matthew has no value like at all. That sucks. Um, yeah, I mean, I was thinking we could maybe trade him, but damn, we can't. Can't even trade Mario Davis either. Nevertheless, them together, I'm assuming, right? Yeah, no. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, no, this kind of stinks, dude. Hmm. All right. Boom, boom, boom. It's only 10, 12. I still got 45 minutes. Ain't worried. All right, free agency it is. I somehow already have a 55-man roster, but let's not get caught up with that. Trying to sign aging players right now is not really gonna help this team until next year when we actually try to compete. We kind of have to see how the team will do with the pieces they have already anyway. So all that cap space we have is essentially useless because we can't use any of it. Rashid Shaheed, I would like you back, preferably on this contract instead. All right, we're going back for Rashid Shaheed, but that's probably about it. Oh, he wants to go to the Commanders and/or Broncos. All right, well, sucks to suck. He's leaving. What about Will Hernandez? Two offers. He's 29. Yeah, I know he's 29, but he could still be very useful. Baron Browning. Mm-hmm. Baron Browning always goes to another team in these franchises. Cam Robinson, Viking IRL. Cam Robinson apparently is a perfect fit. We're gonna try to get him. Gonna increase his contract a little bit. Give him a 4-year 30. Let's see what he thinks of that. All right, we're his top offer, so we can get Cam Robinson instead of going back to the Jags. He can come to the Saints. We're gonna lose out on Rashid Shaheed. It is what it is. Um, I don't know. Is there any other like future talent players we could grab? Yeah, Juju. A lot. No, we don't really need another running back. We kind of have a running back figured out already. A Will Lutz reunion. A Will Lutz reunion. Um, I almost traded for this D tackle last year. I don't think I'd necessarily need him, but that'd be kind of cool. Quandre Diggs is already 32. Um, if we were competing this year, the idea of an aging veteran wouldn't be the worst thing. But no. Dan Moore. Yeah, we could get Dan Moore. Let's sign Dan Moore. I don't see why not. I'll give him a 4-year deal, though. Because he's 26. I want him for the foreseeable future. I'm going to withdraw my offer on you. So that's so far just two offensive linemen. But our O-line sucks balls. So I'm kind of okay with paying two offensive linemen. Even if that is all our freaking free agency is. Um, Lazard is 29. That's kind of okay, though. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Cleveland Farrell, Derek Nottie, J.C. Jackson, Josh Uche. Josh Uche is pretty cool. I've met Josh Uche in real life. He's a very nice guy. Aziz Ojolari. We could be the team that actually pays for him. Honestly, yeah, just give me if we can get Aziz Ojolari, that'd be cool. Who wants to come to this team? Let's start with that. Robinson, Willie Gay wants to come back. Maybe we'll just go back for Willie Gay then. I say a win. If he didn't already have an offer, I'd give him one. Avonte Maddox could be corner depth. Deo, Mr. Deo. He's 25. Yeah, let's go for Deo. We'll give him a 4-year deal. Fuck it, up the money. Yeah, just up the money a little bit. How about that? Deo, are we your best offer? Please be our best offer. If that's not your best offer, I don't really want to be your best offer. All right, cool. So we'll go get Deo. We'll get Dan Moore, hopefully, and we'll get Cam Robinson. That's going to be our free agency. I'm not doing anything else. Oh, who said no? Dan Moore didn't say yes yet. All right, Dan Moore, how about now? Cool. 2 offensive linemen and an edge rusher. Big moves. Big moves. Oh, my God. All right. Well, let's just look at the signed players. Levante David goes to join the Tennessee Titans. Amari Cooper goes to the Colts. That's interesting. Colts are making some win now moves. Keenan Allen to the Giants. That's actually something I could kind of see in real life. Oof. Well, our division got more defensively competitive. Rob Habinson goes to the Commanders. Bakhtiari to the Rams. Jalen Warren to that team. Jordan Mason to the Bengals. I could kind of see that in some way, shape, or form. DeAndre Hopkins gives Baker Mayfield another weapon. The Lions go and get another veteran O-lineman to replace, I'm assuming, Kevin Zeitler in this situation. So Rashid Shaheed goes to the Commanders. He leaves me. Makes me sad. Baron Browning. Yeah, the Buccaneers need to chill the hell out. Okay. That's not the Buccaneers. That's the Commanders. But still, the Buccaneers need to chill the hell out and stop it, Buccaneers. Jesus Christ, Buccaneers. Now, the Buccaneers are just, they're not creating a super team or anything, but they're getting way too much talent for me to have to deal with. Jamal Adams, Justin Fields goes to the Jets again, kind of like in our first Commanders franchise where he took the Jets to a Super Bowl. Interesting. Very interesting stuff going on here. All right, anyway, let's go get to the draft. We'll take a look at the next mock draft. We'll see who it has us taking. I think we drafted Jalen Daniels in the draft because I think QB is the option, especially if we're going multiple seasons. I'm not a huge believer. Obviously, we're going to lose Derek Carr anyway. We're not going to be able to pay that contract. What we might do is we might cut Derek Carr and then just re-sign him on a 1-year deal as a game manager or something. Or we'll just keep Spencer Rattler and make Spencer Rattler the future. I don't know. It's a new era. It's a new football era, I guess. Let's go look at that mock draft. The old one doesn't matter because these players aren't even in the draft anymore. So looking at mock draft 5, Shador Sanders, Sawyer, Landon Jackson, an edge rusher, Sebastian Light, and we get Jalen Daniels at pick 6. For the sake of the joke, I'm kind of going to just do it and take it to fruition. There is plenty of good talent in the draft. If we wanted to try to trade up for a late first round pick, we could. But I don't think we will. Or maybe we do. We could go get Oscar Mentor if we want to trade up to pick 28. Or right tackle Richard Green. I mean, O-lineman is also a usage. Could also be a thing we need. Quentin Ewers, pick 31. Damn. That's a good quarterback at pick 31. But, anywho. Let's see. I have Eric McCoy at center. I just signed Dan Moore and Cam Robinson, and I have Ryan Ramczyk. Yeah, I don't really need Richard Green that badly. I could definitely use Oscar Mentor, though, at pick 28. Let me see if there's a way I could trade up to pick 28 and get Oscar Mentor as well. That could be a good move for the Saints. Sometimes you gotta be like the Detroit Lions and other teams to just trade up in the draft to go get your guy, you know? The Bengals got my guy at 28, so I want pick 28. I'll offer our second round pick to start. It's close. I'd imagine it would be. What if we threw in Jake Hayner? You guys like Jake Hayner? Not a big fan of Jake Hayner? Don't worry, me neither. Jamal Williams is up for trade. You want Jamal Williams? I actually kind of want Jamal Williams. Yeah, we can trade Jamal Williams. We have way too much depth at running back as it is already. Oh yeah, Bub Means. We got Bub Means, Olave. Cedric Wilson kind of had a good game. I don't really want to move on from him just yet. Yeah, I know. We have 3 tackles. Somebody's going to move over to guard. You're going to stay at center. Someone can move over to the other offensive line position. So we're good there. Yeah, we need this linebacker helping kind of badly. I know you picked off Pat Mahomes, but like Christian Boyd kind of needs to play. So we got Deo. We also have Isaiah Foskey still. So we can definitely move on from that when the time comes. We'll move on from Demario Davis. We can make the money. We'll throw in Kalen Saunders. All right. You're not liking Kalen Saunders. All right. Let me go get some draft picks real quick, and then we'll figure this out. All right. What can we trade Kalen Saunders for? Because we want Christian Boyd to play. Unironically, I'll trade him to the Bengals for picks. Can I obtain a third and or fifth? Can I obtain a third? Can I obtain a fourth? Damn. That's my phone ringing. Hang on a second. Okay, back now. So what was I doing? Fifth round, seventh round pick for Kalen Saunders. Fifth round pick for Kalen Saunders. Perfect. There we go. All right. What are the contracts we want to get rid of real quick? We also don't need 800 running backs, so Jamal Williams can go. Wow, there's so many running backs. Yeah, why do we have so many running backs? What the fuck? Shit. I mean, I'll keep Demario Davis if I really don't have anyone else. I'll also just keep Tyrann Mathieu if I really don't have anyone else, because right now I don't have anyone else. Jordan Howden can easily play the strong safety position, but I don't have anyone to replace you or you. I have some young corners. One of them I could always move to free safety if we want to re-sign one of them. So, because we have Kool-Aid McKinstry. Okay. I am going to just go shop Jamal Williams real quick. I'll send him to Arizona for a future 6th round selection. Cool, thanks. Alright. Now I could probably get pick 28 from the Bengals. Pick 28. You can have our 2nd and our next year 4th. How's that sound? Sounds like not enough. Alright, what do you want for pick 28? You want my next year 1st, my next year 2nd, my this year 5th, and my next year 7th. Okay. I mean, I guess that's relatively reasonable. Or you want my this year 2nd, this year 3rd, this year 4th, and next year 5th. I'm a little bit more willing to do that. Except for maybe you let me keep my 4th. Huh. Maybe I overpaid, but oh well. Cool. Awesome. Anything else we want to do while we're thinking about this? So we've come to the conclusion that Demario Davis and Tyrann Mathieu don't have any trade value, so we're just going to keep them for now. If a trade comes, a trade comes. Might move one of them to free safety, so we have a reason to keep them. We'll move 2 of the O-linemen we signed to guard, so we don't need to draft a guard. We don't necessarily need to draft a safety, so we're going to draft a quarterback at 6. If Mentor is still available, we'll grab him at 28, and then with a 4th round pick, we'll do something.
Starts as a dream, a belief that someday you'll join the greats and line up next to them on the same field in the same league. That dream required incredible sacrifice just to even make it to this point. For the coaches and teams of this league, they dream of the right player that changes everything for their franchise. Tonight, those dreams collide. Welcome to Madden's NFL Draft.
Alright. Here. So, Sanders is first, Sawyer, Jackson, Loyal, Light. I am getting Jalen Daniels. Unless I don't want Jalen Daniels. What can pick 6 get us before I jump to any conclusions? 2 first-round picks? No. Pick 23, a second? No. Pick 14? No. Pick 31. Apparently Quinn Ewers is still available at pick 31, according to that mock draft, but still, no. We're going to take Jalen Daniels so far. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Interesting, but no. 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 Alright, let's just grab our quarterback. The mock draft said take Jalen Daniels. We're taking Jalen Daniels. Not to be confused with Jaden Daniels. Ranked 5 in true talent. Can make every throw. Excels on intermediate throws. Can make multiple reads. Love it. Be my quarterback. Sounds great. Alright, so we've traded up to pick 28. Hopefully that linebacker's still available. I don't see him going anywhere before me, so I should be able to grab Mentor at pick 28. We gave up our 2nd and 3rd round pick to do this. There he is. Caleb Hutton. We also do kind of need a safety. I think we'll go the linebacker, though. Yeah, we'll go linebacker. Give us Oscar Mentor, who's probably going to move to more of an edge role, or he's going to be a pass rusher regardless, because he doesn't really play zone. That's fine. He was going to be a first-round pick regardless, so I gave up my 2nd and 4th round, my 2nd and 3rd round picks. So I have a 4th round pick, I have a 5th round pick, and some other stuff. I need a safety. I also actually kind of need a receiver, so maybe I'll just draft a receiver now. Ooh. Safety now or receiver now? Could draft Sean Owens, or I could draft a receiver in Melvin Rhodey. I have Chris Olave. I don't necessarily have another really great physical receiver, so Melvin Roddy out of Louisville might be the move. Good catch in traffic, kind of an receiver overall. Good speed. Or do we take Sean Owens? Do we take the safety? Gonna need a safety too, that's why. A hit power, Z coverage, B tackle, C to F coverage. Elite strength for a safety. That's interesting. Yeah, let's get the receiver. Let's get Melvin Roddy. Yeah, alright. Picked him at relatively the time he would go anyway, in terms of true value, so that's not bad. So I need to draft a safety, and I don't have a 7th round pick, so I have 2 more picks left. We just drafted a receiver, so don't need that. Now, corner? Maybe. Earl Atkins. You know, another edge rusher couldn't hurt, actually. Jose Nichols. I took him last time. I also took Overstreet last time. I'll take Earl Atkins in the 5th round. Oh. Could have been better. Alright, last pick of the draft. Who are we taking? See, corner, no. Linebacker, no. We'll take Trevin James. A hit power safety. Yeah, why not? And that's the draft. I don't like to look at the draft recap because I'm going to be using this draft for the next couple franchises I do, so I don't really want to know what overall players are. That way, I don't remember going forward who I should and shouldn't draft. Alright. 61 man roster. Yeah, that won't do. Managed team. No, we're not going to rebuild the stadium. So I'm not really sure if this is going to be a compete year or not. If this is a compete year, then we'll do more win now moves at the trade deadline. If this is not a compete year, then oh my god, Jalen Daniels, you're an 80 overall. But anyway, um, Roddy's a hidden dev, so that's good. He could be our third receiver. We still have Wilson. We still have Olave. It's our running back duo. I mean, maybe this could be a win now team, assuming you make some trades. Obviously, one of these guys slides over here. Dan Moore's a backup in case of injury. Well, it could be a competing team. Mentor's a hidden dev, so one of these guys can. Carl Granderson can move over here to edge rusher. Mentor can play linebacker. Demario Davis can stay as the middle linebacker for now. Pete Warner is probably going to become our middle linebacker, and we'll probably just kind of call it quits with Demario Davis. Um, One of these corners, because we have a plethora of corners, might move to safety. Are we doing run support at safety? No, we're doing zone at safety. Okay. So we need a zone safety anyway. Which one of you are a zone safety? Are we doing man-to-man at corner? We are. Okay. So I'm not going to put Paulson at Debo at safety, but I could definitely move somebody to safety. Um, hmm. Jack Jones. Are you good at zone? You are very good at zone. 5'11". I'm going to move Jack Jones to safety. Jack Jones is going to be my future safety of the team. And Jordan Howden's going to be my other future safety. He's going to be my strong safety. So strong safety, free safety. Tyrann Mathieu, I might just trade him, even if it doesn't get me much. I'll move Pete Warner here. I'll move Mentor here. So these will be my two linebackers. Actually, Carl Granderson didn't get any sacks, so I don't know if I want him there or not. I think I might want him on the edge. I think I want Carl Granderson at right end. Yeah. Hold on. That's what I want. I want Carl Granderson at right end. Okay, right end for Carl Granderson. Yep, I want Dio at left end. I want Demario Davis at left outside linebacker. I want Pete Warner at the middle linebacker because I want him to be the future middle linebacker of the team. And then I want Mentor at right outside linebacker. That's where I want people. I know it says pass coverage, but he didn't do pass coverage, so I don't care. So I'm going to move him to middle linebacker. Because I don't think it makes any sense that Carl Granderson got half a sack at the outside linebacker position. That'd just be crazy. Hmm. Well, maybe it makes sense because that's more of a run stop position. I don't really want you in pass coverage. Okay, shit. Hold on. So maybe Demario Davis should play the right outside linebacker then. I'll give it a shot. You're a run stopper. Yeah, but you're way better at pass coverage than Mentor is. So you go play right outside linebacker. I like that. And then for D tackle, still need another D tackle. I think Boyd could be good depth. I don't think he should be our starting 2D tackle. Unless Dio can move in there. Or Foskey. Got Kool-Aid and a Debo, Evans, Taylor. That's all something to work with. I'll start Jack Jones. We can trade Tyrann Mathieu. Or we can just keep Tyrann Mathieu. That works too. We have a promising outlook at quarterback. We brought in a hidden dev receiver in Roby. I wouldn't even mind making Roby receiver too. Um, Not McCoy. Moore can move over here, or you can move over here. You fit the scheme. I'm gonna move Fuaga to left guard then, because he allowed way too many sacks last year. He was our team leader in allowing sacks, so we'll move him to left guard. Perfect. So the O line looks mwah, with a kiss. Looks good. Quarterback in. We'll save some cap next year after we lose Derek Carr. Rattler would be the backup quarterback. This will be our running back duo for now. Damian Pierce will get better. Kamara will get lower in overall, but we'll do what we can to keep him around. Yeah, still could use one more good receiver. Could use another tight end. So receiver, tight end. You'll be my future safety. I'll pay you. Linebacker. We'll need another linebacker. We could move Dio to D tackle and go get an edge rusher. All right. Those are the moves. Those are the things I'll be doing. Um, we have a 61 man roster. Let's get it down to 50. Actually, no, don't get it down to 50. Go sign free agents first, so I know who I'm adding. Then I'll see how many players I have to get rid of. Let's see, what time is it right now? 10:36. Okay, I got 20 minutes to make this work. Jimmy Ward. That'd be a good compete now move, but I don't know if I'm going to be competing now, so I'm not going to do that. Will Lutz. Let's bring back Will Lutz. Bring him back to the Saints. Marcus Epps. Um, no, don't need him. Tight end, my tight end position is duty. Bring Von Bell back to the Saints. That could be interesting. Bring Marcus May back to the Saints. Could also be interesting. Isaiah Simmons is a free agent. David Onyeta. Let's bring him back to the Saints. I'll move him to D tackle. That's a good 1 year D tackle guy to bring in. Um, If I needed a corner, I would have took Bryce Hall, but I don't need a corner. Dante Fowler Jr. for depth is not terrible. Greg Dortch for depth is also not terrible. All right. Not Devontae. Dante Fowler. We'll take him. We'll also take Greg Dortch. We'll take that little extra help at receiver instead of going all out and trading for a number 2 receiver right now. We'll just sign him. Let's see. What else can we do here? Anyone else? Okuda, Reynolds. No, we're not taking Ariza. Malcolm Quincy. Malcolm Quincy's alright. Ty Chandler, Tre'Davious White. Decent rookie receiver. I don't need him though. I think that might be it for now. Yeah, that looks good for now. So now I just got to get rid of 12 players real quick. It shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, I have like 8 running backs, so let's get rid of some of those real quick. No. I don't want to cut them, so I'll just send them to the Vikings for a 7th round pick. Actually, can I have a 6th round pick? I'm keeping my draft pick under the impression that I'm still going to be a bad enough team to need that pick. I might not be, but I'm under the impression I will. So, Dylan Johnson, Zach Evans. We already have you, so we're good with those 3. Don't need Jake Hayner. Browns. I'll give you guys a quarterback if you give me a 4th round pick. Cool, thanks. Alright, just 6 more players to get rid of. I think what I'll do is I'll sim week by week to the trade deadline, and then I'll decide from there for the next episode if we're going to go all in to try to compete this year, or if we're going to need another season. I think it's going to be another season, though. I very much feel like it's going to be another season of just development and getting a few more win-now players. Because the team's alright, don't get me wrong, but it's definitely not there yet. Who? Matthew Hable. Mr. Hable. We drafted Trevin James. We'll keep him as the backup. We'll get rid of... You know what? No, I need some wisdom. Let's keep wisdom. JT Gray will just expire on his own, so we'll get rid of you. Oh, we also have Bumper Cooper Jr. Not Bumper. Bump Cooper Jr. How about a 5th round selection? Man, y'all really ain't feeling the kicker, huh? All right, 6 round pick. All right, get rid of some of those depth corners I don't need. I came to the conclusion that we have 18 of them. You know, in retrospect, another depth receiver would probably be a good thing to get at some point. But I'll worry about that later. Rajon Wright, cool name. Rico Payton, nice to see you. So we still got 4 corners. Great game. Linebacker Oscar, Earl Atkins, Foskey. Yeah. All right, and send these guys to the Broncos for a 4th round pick. I guess. I don't know. I think you need corner. So. Oh, okay. Actually no. Give me that 5th, and I'll give you a 7th. Um, but then yeah, Onyeta can move to D tackle, and then I don't think I have a true answer for what I'm doing at the edge rusher just yet. But I also don't want to trade my pick in case my team is terrible. That's the main reason why I'm not doing that. I could just trade my pick and ideally get something better, but at the same time, if we're bad, I don't want to do that. The Denver offense, I don't know if the Denver offense is the right thing to do here. I think the Chiefs defense might work out for this team, but the Denver offense might not be it. The multiple zone run, it's designed both zone and power run plays while attacking defenses with a variety of ways in the passing game. I mean, I guess technically that's good, but at the same time, I don't know. Multiple power run. Um, hmm. West Coast, this goal's playbook is to run the ball to set up play action, short and intermediate levels of the field. I have a strong arm quarterback. I can kind of fling that shit. Power run scheme is designed to use both the zone and power plays while frequently throwing screens and short plays. And no, definitely not what we want this team to be doing. This play was to wear down running the ball, passing short term, meeting with frequent play action usage. That might be more of a. That might be a little bit more of what we're looking for. I'll try it. And if it doesn't work, then we'll do something else. I'll try that. Alright. Am I content with this? I think I'm content with this for a little bit. We'll run this to the trade deadline and see how we do. But last thing I'm gonna do real quick is um I'm gonna actually move Jack Jones to corner again for now, just because I don't think there's a point of playing him as a depth safety if he's not gonna be playing. I think having him at corner for now is a little more important because he can actually have a starting role. And then I'll move one of my depth corners to backup safety. One of the other ones. Are you better at zone? You are better at zone, and you're 6'2". Go play free safety. Go, just be tall, and if ball comes your way, go grab it. Cool, thank you. All right. I mean, maybe he's the future safety. Who knows? We'll have after we get rid of Derek Carr, we'll have money to sign everybody. So we'll figure it out as we go. I'm gonna move Roby up to receiver 2. We have Wilson, Dortch, Memes. Uh, Probably could use another backup tight end, but you know what? Sue me. Actually, what? Yeah, one other thing. Hold on. Onyeta should move to D tackle. Deo should play on the edge, and I should go get a depth tight end. That's like the last thing I'm looking for, actually. Hold on. We might give up a pick to go get a depth tight end. I generally might do that. Uh, or we could trade Nathan and Shepard. Yeah, we'll trade Nathan Shepard. Nathan Shepard and picks. Go get me a depth tight end. Hmm. Spencer Barrett. Can I trade for Spencer Barrett? Pretty please. Not even close. Yeah, I thought so. Hmm. Future fourth round pick. Oh, all right, sure. Future fourth round pick and Nathan Shepard gets us a hidden dev backup tight end. I'm content with that. So Barrett will be part of our future at tight end. We have Foster Moreau for now. I might try to re-sign him as well. Move Roby up a little bit. Dios plays at the edge. Onyeta plays D tackle. Paulson Adebo, Jack Jones, Tyron Matthew, Evans as the backup. It is what it is. It's not perfect, but it's decent. I'll take it. Jack Jones is the slot corner. Put Dio there. Mentor is the right end. Alvin Kamara. Make you the power back. And honestly, make you the slot receiver. I changed my mind. Move down Dortch. Um, are you a slot receiver? You're more physical, aren't you? Yeah, but you can play in a slot just fine. And Cedric Wilson will be our fourth receiver in case of injuries, and if anything, he doesn't play, he'll just be a good he'll just be a good what you call it trade deadline piece to move. The team is promising. It's probably going to take another season though. 100%, I would assume another season. Um, adjust the lineup, make sure they didn't screw anything up. Yep, everything looks the same to me. Oh, except for Ryan Ramczyk is hurt. Yeah, he broke his thumb. In the offseason, he broke his thumb. All right, Dan Moore, step in. This is why we brought you here, Dan Moore. This team cannot stay healthy. All right, there we go. Ryan Ramczyk comes back next week. We face the Giants week 1. We'll go to the midseason and see if anything interesting happens. Um, we lose 29-17 week 1 to the Giants. Oof. Okay, is what it is. If we lose our first 3 games, then maybe we'll consider changing our scheme. Right now, I would say that losing to the Giants is not the biggest concern because we didn't have Ryan Ramczyk. Also, they run a 3-4 storm, so they were probably just putting a lot of pressure on our quarterback. So I wouldn't assume Dan Moore would have been the best option. Our offense right now is our key to victory. So if we can't score, that's a problem. 30-27. So we're allowing somewhere between the 27 to 29 mark for points consistently. So yeah, the defense still needs work, but it's okay. 34-10. Yeah, scoring 10 points against New England ain't it? But all right. Jags are 0-3. Can we beat the 0-3 Jags? No, we cannot. All right. Can we beat the Dolphins? So first we lose 34-10, then we win 34-10. Interesting. All right, we're going against what I think is Quinn Ewers. So we'll sim this game real quick. 2-4 to start. All right, not very good. So we're good at passing the ball. That's kind of it. We're just kind of good at passing the ball. Per that thing, it had us at second or whatever number it was. So we're bad. We are bad. We're good at defensive passing yards. We're bad at defensive rushing yards. Okay. Good to know. Those are things that we can fix going forward. Pierce, Jack Jones. Those are guys I'd like to keep. I'll accept the option on you. Yeah, no, this team's going to need another season. 100%. All right, so Jack Jones, Damian Pierce. I think it's probably good to keep those guys around. Yeah, you're 25. I mean, I would assume it would be a smart idea to keep you around. Offer you a contract. Cool, thank you. Offer Jack Jones a contract. I'm okay with giving him a 4-year deal. That's fine. And then I might let you guys walk for now. Yep. And then Matthew only wants a 1-year deal. I might come back for Matthew. I don't know yet. Mario Davis, probably not. Probably not. So we're 2-4 at the trade deadline. It's very hard for me to assess if we're going to be really bad or just okay. Um, I think I'm going to run it with what we got. I don't think there's any trade offers for any of my 1 year guys anyway. Oh, I guess I'll take a look. I guess it couldn't hurt. Like, I don't think there's a Demario Davis trade. No. Um, I mean, I'd be okay with moving Demario Davis or Tyrann Matthew. I'd be okay with moving either of them, actually. Because I'm just going to lose them for nothing, so may as well just go get some picks. Um, hmm. Who's a winning team that could just use a middle linebacker? Kansas City. Nah, I'm not giving you him. Colts are winning. Interesting. Who's a winning team in the AFC? Dolphins. Why do you have $77 million in cap space? Damn. 49ers, Giants, Jags, Jets, Lions, Packers. Yeah, I'm not seeing a good team in the AFC that has money that I could give this guy to try to get a pick. Maybe. Hmm, maybe. I'll give you Tyrann Matthew too. We'll let you guys go all in this year. What if we gave you our second round pick or something? Hmm. Is it worth doing that? Instead of losing them for nothing, I move my second round pick up to a first round pick. Sure. Future fourth. Future. Sure. Future fifth too. Alrighty. You know what, Steelers? You guys are pissing me off. 2/4. 2/4, and you take where did these guys come from? And you take Matt Landers. Wait, did that trade just go down because I threw in Matt Landers? They saw Matt Landers, they were like, mm-mm, deal. All right. Well, we're 2-4. I just think it makes sense. We'll do that. Now other people can play and get better, I guess. Let's see. What do we got going on here? You're a superstar. That's pretty good. Pete Warner's there. Ford. Is there anyone else I want to put in? I'll put in Foskey. Foskey will go play linebacker. Problem solved. Yeah. Problem solved, right? Not really. Close enough. We're going to lose Evans. We'll go move Jack Jones to free safety. Let him develop sooner rather than later. Um, yeah, and then we'll just run it. The team's bad, team bad. Team wasn't really good anyway, so start the rookie now. Let him play early. And yeah, same to the playoffs. If we aren't 2-4 by then, that would be nice. I mean, well, obviously we won't be 2-4, but I mean, if we're not the worst team in the league or one of the worst teams in the league, that'd be good. I'd like to go like 5-12. I think going 5-12 would show some opportunity to grow. Ooh, damn. We went 10-7 and made the fucking playoffs? What? I'm so confused. Um, sure. Sure, why not? You know what? Yeah, fuck it. Jalen Daniels, you're the guy, I guess. Jalen Daniels, 36-11, just out of nowhere, at the ass. Alvin Kamara, 724 yards, 11 touchdowns. Jalen Daniels ran for three. Damian Pierce ran for three. Uh, Melvin Roby led the team in receiving yards and touchdowns. Gotta love that. Olave, you exist. Cool. I mean, I guess we're competing for a Super Bowl early on. I guess. You allowed the most sacks, but that's fine. I expected my left tackle to do that. I moved Jack Jones to free safety. He gets 3 picks and leads the team in tackles. So that's cool. Carl Grandison leads the team in sacks with 9. Deo gets at least around 6, so that's cool. Ooh, Oscar got 2 sacks and 2 picks. And he's not even a coverage linebacker. So how about that? He was tied for second with picks. Evans did pretty decent as a depth safety. Whatever package we're running. Um, Anthony, you got some as well. I don't know. Will Lutz, you missed too many kicks. Did we potentially get Defensive Rookie of the Year? What was our defense rank? 23rd. Not so good. All right, Mahomes wins MVP. Coach of the Year is Dan Quinn. Lovely. Did we win any awards? That's not the button I'm looking for. Wait. What? Oh, right. Here it is. NFC. Offensive Player of the Year, Brandon Ayuk. Defensive Player of the Year, Aiden Hutchinson. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to us. Oh, we didn't get Defensive Rookie of the Year. Oh, Mentor wasn't even like considered for Defensive Rookie of the Year. But we had two. We had two potential winners between Roby and Jalen Daniels. So that's cool. Best quarterback Brock Purdy. Best running back Christian McCaffrey. Ayuk. So essentially, if you were a 49er, you were up there. Aiden Hutchinson, Micah Parsons, Justin Simmons with the Rams. Cool, cool, cool. Jake Bates, best kicker. Love to see it. Good old Master Bates. I wasn't expecting to trade. I was not expecting to trade them and then go 10-7. Huh. Well, I guess the next episode would be trying to win a Super Bowl with this team, and if we don't, then at least we have the pieces to compete next year. Because we have a star young tight end to play. We'll probably go get a better tight end one, but we have a backup tight end. The O line is pretty much figured out. Receiving core, at least we have a top 2. We can figure out a third and fourth if we need to. The running back position, we already paid Damian Pierce and Alvin Kamara. We have a superstar 90 overall quarterback. Well, actually, technically 86, but good enough. Defensively, we have a superstar linebacker. Foskey just filled in for the role just fine. We have a good starting edge rusher, an okay D tackle core. DB is fine for now. Yeah, I mean, again, the team's not perfect, but we went from shit to actually pretty damn good. So we'll have to face the Cowboys week 1 of the playoffs. It is what it is. But we're in a good position to try to go forward and at least try to win. Because I'll face the Cowboys, then I'm either facing, after facing the Cowboys, then I'm either facing one of these teams, I don't fucking know, and then go on to try to maybe win the Super Bowl. So that could be interesting. We'll see who makes it. We'll see who we end up having to play. Let's just take a look at the Cowboys defense and then not defense. Take a look at the Cowboys team and then that will end the episode 1 because I got to go soon. So let's see, Cowboys. Anyway, so obviously we're competing against Dak Prescott. Oof. At running back, they signed Justice Hill. Not too shabby of a move. Obviously, you got CeeDee Lamb. You drafted Torrey Horton, who is always good in these drafts. However, he is injured, so it's essentially the actual Cowboys core we're up against offensively. So that's pretty decent, I guess. What defense do I got to worry about? Did they make any upgrades? Nope. I just still have DeMarcus Lawrence. Still got Marshawn Nealon. Still got Osa. Still got Micah Parsons. William Reese. Okay, they have a linebacker. That's pretty good. Overshown got better. Deron Bland got way better than Diggs, apparently. All right, that's fun. Oh, hey, remember that safety, Hutton, I was planning on potentially drafting, and I didn't. I picked somebody else. Who did I pick? It wasn't Mentor. This was in like the 3rd round. I could have had him as my safety. Oh, the regrets are coming back. All right, and they have this Max Burton dude. So they have 2 rookie safeties, and one of them's an X Factor. Lovely. My quarterback loves to throw the ball downfield, but I don't know how I'm going to deal against that. I don't think my defense is going to fare very well against that offense. So I'm probably going to have to score literally every drive to try to compete against the Cowboys.